For the Tampa series, the starters will be Cobb on Friday, LeBlanc on Saturday, and then TBD on Sunday. Jose Iglesias' quad is bothering him a little bit. He's gonna be day to day, so he's not in there today. And then CD is still unavailable today and tonight, so I'm gonna leave it at that.
Okay, we'll take our first question from Rock.
Well, you just answered my first three. So how impressed have you been with Iglesias? He's had the back issue. He's got the quad soreness, yet he's still barreling up and getting on base.
Absolutely. Really hot these first 4 games. Tough not to write him in there for tonight's game. But want to do what's best for him long term. Want to make sure we're taking care of him. I would love to have him as much as possible and want to make sure that he's healthy. But that double in the first off of Cole last night, he felt a grab a little bit, and then you kind of try to play through it the rest of the game. With that third at bat, when he hit the ground ball up the middle, that would normally be an infield single. He just couldn't go like he normally does, and decided to take him out there, and he's a little bit sore today. So he's going to be day to day as of right now.
Thanks. Rich, you're up next.
Brandon, did Chris work out with you guys on Tuesday night?
What's that?
Did Chris work out with the team on Tuesday?
Yes.
Okay, we'll go to Mark Viviano.
Hey, Brandon. I know it gets tiresome to have to answer questions about this pandemic as it relates to your game. There's different news every day. Philadelphia's closing its ballpark. Anthony Santander was on with us earlier, and he said the guys talk about it every day because it's a reality. How are you balancing the focus to baseball with having to deal with those other issues?
Well, we're it's definitely an unusual year in every way, and I think that we're very aware of what's going on not only in our sport but everywhere else also, and it's a main topic, and we do talk about a lot of things. We have guys we have players come to my office, we talk about things. I know the guys are talking in the clubhouse about what's going on around the league. But this is just one of those, I don't know how to answer that really, except for that we're being overly flexible on what our day-to-day is like right now, and taking it, like I said yesterday, just making adjustments every single day. But there's a lot of things that are really important outside of baseball right now that we're very aware of. We're happy to be playing, but we do know what's going on outside of our bubble, and those discussions do happen.
Nathan, you're up next.
Hey, Brandon, do you have any idea when Chris will be back?
No, I'm not gonna comment on Chris anymore.
Okay, we'll go to Gins.
So about Chris, Dave, no, I'm only kidding. John Means tonight. What
Another
do you
follow-up. A follow-up?
I was just kidding with you. John Means, first time in a while he's been on the mound. How many innings would you expect, and is there a gauge that you're looking for in terms of how far he can go?
I'm hoping for the 3 to 4 inning range. But it means he's probably going to want to stay out there longer. But yeah, we're going to be pretty careful with him tonight. His first start in a while, not totally built up, and so we're going to keep it short tonight. Dan, you're up next.
Yeah, Brandon, what goes into the decision for Sunday? And can we assume Tommy and Colson are involved there? And will that decision be made after she has your bullpen next couple of days?
Yeah, so I had both those guys in the pen last night. We're going to try to navigate these next couple and then figure out who our starter is going to be. I think both those guys would definitely be strong candidates to start that Sunday.
Okay, Steve, you're up next.
Brandon, you touched on this a little bit last night. Are there some adjustments Pedro's making that led to what happened in the first inning?
I just thought after watching it today, there's Sevy's been working hard on improving his receiving and making some adjustments behind the plate, really showing a lot of positive signs. I thought last night it just sped up on him a little bit. He was so concerned about catching the low pitch, catching the low strike, that he was just getting too far underneath the hitter. I think he kind of lost track of where he was a little bit, extending his target a little bit too much, getting a little bit reachy, and made the adjustment after that. But he's trying to make a conscious effort of really catching the low strike, and he just got too close to the hitters last night. And like I said last night, that was something that hasn't been an issue with him in the past. But he's just trying to clean up his receiving a little bit, and it just sped up on him a little bit last night in the first.
Gabe, you're up next.
Hey, Brandon, we've seen some talk of 7-inning games for doubleheaders being bandied about, and as the number of makeups keeps kind of stacking up for certain teams, is that what are your thoughts on that? And is that potentially a good way to mitigate a lot of the scheduling problems that teams are looking to run into?
Yeah, I've only seen the minor leagues. I'm pretty used to it from managing the minor leagues. Does help out with the pitching, possible pitching issues with health. I don't know. This year we're just gonna, like I said, make adjustments, be flexible, do what the league tells us to do. I'm good either way.
Okay, Nathan, you're up again.
Hey, Brandon, even though it'd only be for 3 or 4 innings, is there a certain excitement on a day with John Means on the mound?
Yeah, it's fun. It's fun to write his name in there to start tonight. And I know he's really excited to get back out there. And we miss not having him around. But to have him make his first start tonight against the Yankees, that's something he's really looking forward to. We're looking forward to watching him pitch. And, expect him to give us a quality 3 or 4 innings.
Joe, you're up. Joe, you're cutting up a little bit.
This is an example of 2020 being flexible, making adjustments.
Joe, we can't hear you at all. Would you be able to type it?
Which is it for English?
Anybody get any of that? Joe, if you want to type it, we can try to ask him that way. Oh. Nathan said he's asking which quad for Iglesias.
Oh, that's a good question. I think it's his right, but I'm not positive. It's one of them. 50-50. Took a 50-50 shot.
We can check on that and get it for you guys. Dan, you're up next.
Brandon, I know you had absolutely no choice, but both Wojo and Means have not faced anybody other than guys in the Orioles uniform, since March. How tough is it assignment for those guys to have them face the Yankees lineup? And I know most major league lineups are good, but this one's particularly tough. How tough of an assignment is that to ask these guys?
I think it's tough to. I just saw, by the way, it's his left, so I took a 50-50 shot and I missed. So it's his left quad. He took a picture of it this morning and sent it to me, so I wanted to make sure they got it right. The question with, I think anytime you face the Yankees is going to be tough. I think that, I think you're seeing pitching issues a little bit around the league just because guys aren't built up. I think there's challenges, not just here, but everywhere, and getting guys ready to pitch in big league baseball games.